Did Jesus come to change the laws given to Moses, or did he intend something else entirely? This question has sparked debate for centuries. Many people wonder, did Jesus seek to abolish the law, or did he come to fulfill it? In the Old Testament, God gave the Israelites a set of laws through Moses. These included the Ten Commandments and other moral, ceremonial, and civil laws. These laws governed everything from worship to daily life and were seen as the foundation of Israel's covenant with God. For centuries, these laws were considered sacred and binding. But when Jesus Christ appeared, he brought a message that seemed radical and new. So, did he come to change the laws that had been in place for so long? In Matthew chapter 5 verse 17, during his famous Sermon on the Mount, Jesus addresses this exact question. He says, "Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish them but to fulfill them." This statement makes it clear, Jesus didn't come to wipe out the law. He came to fulfill it. But what does that mean? Does fulfilling the law suggest that the laws no longer apply, or that they were elevated to a higher purpose through him? When Jesus spoke of fulfilling the law, he wasn't talking about changing it or doing away with it. Instead, he pointed to its deeper meaning. For example, he often emphasized the spirit of the law over the letter of the law. In Matthew chapter 5 verse 21-22, Jesus said, "You have heard it said to the people long ago, 'You shall not murder.' But I tell you that anyone who is angry with a brother or sister will be subject to judgment." He took the law against murder and expanded it to include anger, teaching that our internal thoughts and emotions matter just as much as our actions. Jesus also came to establish a new covenant. Through his sacrifice on the cross, he fulfilled the ceremonial laws related to sacrifices and offerings. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 10 explains that through Jesus, we have been made holy once and for all by his sacrifice. This new covenant didn't abolish the moral laws like the Ten Commandments. Instead, it emphasized love, mercy, and forgiveness. Jesus summed up the law with two commands: love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew chapter 22 verse 37-39. So, did Jesus Christ intend to change any laws? The answer is no. He didn't come to abolish the law. Instead, he came to fulfill it, revealing its deeper spiritual significance. Jesus took the law beyond external actions and showed us that it's our hearts, intentions, and love that matter most. His teachings were not about doing away with the commandments, but about living them in a way that reflects love, compassion, and God's will for humanity. Today, Jesus' teachings remind us that the moral law is still relevant. It's not just about following rules, it's about living with a heart full of love for God and for each other. By fulfilling the law, Jesus showed us the way to live lives of purpose, kindness, and faithfulness. What do you think? How do you live out the law in your daily life? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights into the teachings of Jesus.